Hello, wellness. My name is George Ethan Cox. I'm a RYT 200 hour certified yoga instructor. Yoga today for the next hour. This is available to you at your home, wherever you are, and it's going to be recorded. So if you cannot make it today, it's going on both YouTube and Facebook on Wilkes Recovery Revolution, George Ethan. You can catch our yoga practices every Saturday morning at 10 a.m. Feel welcome at our weekly walks for wellness on Wednesday afternoons at 12. Please show up if you're available. We would be happy to guide you along the way. I usually start a few minutes early just to give people an opportunity to ease into their practice. And you might hear me once or twice start cueing someone in. But if you have any questions or any doubts about which posture, take a look at the video, and I'll do my best to make sure that I represent it properly for you. Today's practice is made for beginners. However, I do recommend that you get a begin today, just so you can have proper stability when cued. I'm happy that I'm here today. I'm so delighted to have you here. Just remember, the hardest part of in beyond yoga is showing up. And you've already did it if you're here today, so congrats. Make sure you're wearing something comfortable. Roll out your mats and we'll begin. Now, I will say, I am live, but I can't see any comments. I'm telling you not to comment. I'm telling you that I just won't be able to read them at this very moment. So let us know you're here if you're in the comments below. You are ready and comfortable. We are going to meet full seat of your choosing. So it can be cross-legged seat, on your knees here, sitting on your heels in hero pose. To have a block, pillow, or blanket behind you for support. So elongating the spine by all means. And also want to simply stay seated throughout the duration of the practice. Focus in on the breath and elongating the spine. That is awesome. With yoga, everyone's on their own journey in general. So find something that feels good, maybe something new, and return to the breath. All right. So again, we're in a nice, comfortable seat. Make sure your hips are nice and glued to the mat here. And we're going to start with place your hands on your knees. Take a breath in through the nose and out through the mouth. Deep breath in. Let's find some length in the spine. Long exhale. We'll do another deep breath in. Make it more. And exhale. So, moving forward, we're going to take our left hands onto our belly, right space, and we're going to find expansion as we're breathing here. This will allow open up the airways and provide more oxygen to the blood. So, called a box breath, which you count for 4, hold for 4, and hold for 4. Rinse and repeat. So, while just the expansion of the hands while you inhale and then big contraction as we exhale. Go ahead and take a breath in, just a normal breath, inhale in. Now exhale. All right, listen closely. I'll give you 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold. 1, 3, 4. Exhale it out. 1, 2, 3, hold, 2, 3, 4. Inhale in, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 1, 3, 4. Exhale and 1, 2, 3. Hold, 2, 3, 4. Expand, 3, 4. Hold, 1, 2, 4. Release, 2, 3, 4. Relax, 3, 4. One more time. 1, 2, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4, and hold. 4. All right. Return your breath to normal pace. Relax your hands back to your. And we're going to start by loosening up the neck here by making little nose going one way. You can start small. Picking up the top side of the body. Okay, yeah. And we're just, if you find that feels really nice, you can work around that area. But making little circles, and maybe they will grow gradually into large circles. Stretching the back of the neck and the sides. As your nose goes lower down, bring your chin to reach toward the chest. And switch the rotation if you have. Breathe and see if you can't incorporate the breath. As your nose reaches towards the sky, exhaling maybe as your chin reaches. All right, so from our cross leg, we're going to inhale, reach our arms forward and up, and we're going to paint a wall as we exhale down and try to reach towards the floor. Maybe where you're at right now, which is awesome. I want you to focus on keeping your feet on the floor here. Maybe you're here. Maybe you can walk your hands a little further. Maybe your elbows can touch the ground. Maybe you get a block or pillow to release your head on. And it could be flat or side or even long ways here. That's fine. Stretch the low back here. Breathe into that back body nice and deep. Filling up the space. Finding release with your. Another deep breath in. Long breath out. Take another couple breaths. Letting go of your to-do list. Letting go of the day so far. Moment of deep surrender to the present moment. All right. On your next inhale, forward. And then walk your palms to the left. Exhale, relax the head down again. Inhale. And we're walking our palms all the way to the right. Getting a beautiful stretch in the lower back side body. Exhale. Breathe in. Exhale. back to center. Walk our palms. Palms back up close to our bodies, rolling our torso back up. Beautiful. All right, let's do a couple shoulder rolls here. So inhale, forward and up. Reach. Exhale, down and back. Shoulders, or you can alternate. Whichever finds yourself. Use your breath. Nice, slow, and control here to really just notice what works in the body. Any pinching, any pain, anything that doesn't suit your fancy here. Again, when I mentioned at the beginning of the video, if you wanted to simply just sit, breath, by all means, please do. This is your practice today. While you breathe and while you roll the shoulders back, take stock of what comes up into your mind's eye. Just acknowledgement. And then let it go. Let it flow like a river. Yeah.
Okay. Where I came in.
Yes. We are all good. Welcome. We're going to switch our rotation going forward, back and up. Exhale down and forward. Around here. Really pulling down with the elbows to really get a. Relax your hands onto your knees for a little. Maybe your eyes are closed, maybe not. Maybe you alternate the shoulders like I mentioned before. Loose this morning. All right. Up next, we're going to inhale, squeeze it out. Exhale, drop. Inhale, squeeze, squeeze, and lift. Exhale once more. Inhale, squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. And let it go. Hands. All right. Okay, we're going up and over. So remember, swoop the arm. Drop the left hand to start. Up and over from the right. You can use a block for support if you want. If you're feeling up to it, you can lower your left elbow all the way to the mat. Now you'll have your elbow all the way down. That's only if you feel comfortable or ready. But I want more the sensation of your heart spiraling up. Pull the thumb back. And focus on opening the chest. Inhale in. Find a reach. Cartwheel the right hand down and reach the left hand up. High note of the day. Open our hearts, pull those thumbs back. Keep both glutes nice and glued to the mat. Ease off a little bit if you're noticing a little like toppling sensation. So you don't have to have your elbow all the way down here. Heart space, finding the breath here. One more breath. Inhale, breathe. Exhale, rain the fingertips down. Beautiful. All right. Forward and up for a twist. Exhale, right hand to left knee, left hand behind. Find length in the crown. Inhale. Exhale, draw the navel in as you deepen your twist a little deeper. Draw your gaze past your left shin. Exhale, navel draws in. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, walk your hands back. All right, opposite side. Inhale, swoop the arms up for a little flow. Behind you, left palm to right knee. Open the heart. Inhale, lift and inhale. Draw the navel in for your little twist. Gaze past your right shoulder. Find length. Exhale, just a little deeper. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, back to center. Beautiful. Alrighty. So we're going to force. Take your time getting there. There's no need to rush. Remember, as we move matters. We're matching today. That's awesome. I love it. Main thing is setting yourself up for success here. Wrist directly underneath the shoulders, wide like a starfish, and you want your knees right under your hips. Go ahead and go inhale, drop the belly, open the chest, look forward. Navel draws in, arch your back, and allow your head to relax. Now use your breath to guide you. Inhale to open the chest. Exhale, round it through. Now use your breath. You don't have to follow my cues. It feels good in the body. Maybe you find some natural movement that feels good to the left or the right. Maybe you gaze to the left or the something good here that suits your needs. Everyone has little different needs, or everyone has unique circumstances. Have a little playtime here. Beautiful thing about yoga is there is like yogi robots out there, and everyone wants to get wants to nail the asana, but you know it's so much more than that. It's so much more playtime with the breath, and it's really up to you on your journey. Things shape out, and sometimes you'll be pleasantly surprised how it happens. What I like to teach is kindness to the body, kindness to yourself, respecting your own boundaries and setting those boundaries so you know how to find what feels good. Beautiful work. All right. We're going to meet and shake their hand. Reach your right hand out forward like you're shaking someone's hand. Now, I want you to reach where you feel your shoulder blade open, and then you want to pull that shoulder blade. Inhale, one more reach. Wiggle the fingers, and exhale, plug that shoulder blade. Go ahead and place that right hand down. We're going to switch to the left this time. Left hands this time. So inhale, reach out to them, open that left shoulder blade. Shoulder blade back in. Claw in those right fingertips. Inhale, reach, plug in those shoulder blades. Go ahead and place that palm down. All right. This time we're moving our legs. We're going to kick our left foot back so the toes are curled. Now draw in the navel slightly. You want to build the abdomen. Maybe you can press into the right foot onto the mat and lift the left foot out to the floor. Now, again, that's optional. You can stay here, back down on the mat. We're going to incorporate our handshake here, so go ahead and lift keep the shoulders plugged in. Claw into those left fingertips to your foundation, and find a nice reach here. Inhale. Let's see if our elbow and knee can't try to meet. Inhale, we're going for the reach. Find length. Keep your hand lengthened here. Exhale. Curve the spine. Navel draws in. Oh, got this. Inhale, reach. You really want to meet that person, and then you exhale, round it through. All right, release. Place the palm. You are feel welcome to do a cat-cow in between. We're going to the other side. So elongate that right foot back out. Turtle. Maybe You rock a little back and forth to wake up the hamstrings here. And kick that back foot up. All right, plant the right palm. Those fingertips, press into the fleshy part between thumb and pointer finger, and shake that left hand like you're going to shake someone's hand with the left hand. Beautiful. Inhale, exhale. Draw the navel in, elbow to knee. Inhale, fingers and toes. Exhale, draw it in. You're doing amazing. Reach, reach, reach. You really want to talk to this person and give them a handshake, but also you really want to put your hands down. So we're going to arch our back and then we're going to put our hands back down. It's like you want to be at the same time. Alrighty, my friends, go ahead and curl your toes under, claw into those fingertips, and we're going to back all the way up to downward facing dog. Pedal it out, one down and then the other. Have a nice generous bend at the knees to sit down towards your thighs here. So you can find your ears in line. Let's say elbows. I meant say your arms. Your ears are in line with your arms. Your knees, your thighs, and then one foot at a time. You want to straighten those legs to mat. It's okay if they don't meet the mat. Everyone's in a different place. Alrighty. Go ahead and take one breath in. Exhale it out. Go ahead and take some baby steps to the mat, but cross your right foot over to the left, and then cross your left right. Crisscross your feet, one foot at a time, the other. So you're crossing your right foot over, crossing your left foot over in front of the right, until you reach all that forward fold. Right here. Maybe you find a little release, you could close, shake your head a little yes, a little no. Sway side, find some natural movement that feels good. Time, breathe deep. Really focus the energy of your feet pressing away from the mat. You want 4 corners of the feet. That's going to be the area, the ball joint right beneath the big joint beneath the pinky toe, and the two areas directly. All right. Halfway lift. Allow your hands to draw a line up to the thighs, and find and exhale, fold. Your time here, generous bend to the knee, as we roll all the way up. We're going to feel every vertebrae as we roll up. Lift is your head. So really take your time and just notice the vertebrae until we reach to Tadasana. Hands facing forward, heart lifted. Making your gaze to the bridge of your nose. Take a breath and notice how you feel. Exhale, relax the shoulders. Big breath in, reaching up towards the sky. So we're going to lower our hips down and back. Down and back, down and back. Lower, bending the knees. Make sure your knees don't bend beyond the toes here. You just want the foot on reaching down and back. Pulling the thumbs up, chair pose. a moment. Breathe in. And exhale, fold. Beautiful. Inhale, halfway lift. This time your hands are only at the shins. Try and lengthen the neck. Exhale, fold forward. Plant the palms, bring back one foot and the other. And lower all to the mat, lower your bellies to the mat. Bring your palms in line with your rib cage. Bring your elbows to reach towards one another. So squeeze them in and press to your feet as we lift our heads for Cobra. Inhale. Exhale, relax the forehead. We're going to do 2 more Cobra. Press into, look forward. Open the chest. Exhale, release. Inhale, look forward. See if you can have a chin slightly to chest. And exhale, release. Up to all fours or to plank. And we are going to meet in downward facing. Beautiful. Right, so to start, we're going to claw in our fingertips. We're going to inhale, lift the. You can lift it halfway or all the way up high. Anchor the left down. And then exhale, draw the knee to nose, arch the back slightly, look in between the palms. Gorgeous. Go ahead and drop that back knee. We'll build a foundation here. And imaginary that middle line, and you want to squeeze the thighs in the midline, pull the right hip crease back ever so slightly, abdomen here to lift you up, or you could press onto your lift here. And then we are in our low lunge here. Inhale, we're going to swoop our arms forward, up and back for a crescent lunge. Breathe deep. You got opening our heart space, inviting a little flow, and then we exhale down. All right, we're going to plant the left palm, reach the over twist, and exhale. Lower that right hand down. Time for a little runner's lunge. So if you want to back up that back knee a little bit, you may. And we're going to pull our heel back to where our toes are facing our forehead here for a runner's lunge. Hamstring stretch here. Your knee can have a micro bend. If it's great, that's fine. You do want to prevent any injuries. Breathe. And then gently roll. Go ahead and lift that back knee by curling your back toes under. Front foot to the back. And we're going to lower all the way to up dog or lower the cobra. We will meet again in downward facing dog. Beautiful. Lift the left leg halfway up high, heel. Exhale, draw the knee in towards the chest. Arch that back, adjust the hip, plant the left palm, left foot. All right, drop the back knee this time. Keep the toes curled under or flat. Squeeze into that imaginary line as you lift the hands way up high for low lunge, crescent lunge. Beautiful. Look up into your hands. And then exhale down. Plant the right palm, reach the left hand way up high. Towards space. Notice in your tummy where it meets the leg. See if you can find a little opposition here. And then flow that left hand down. We're going to bring our hips down. So straighten that left leg. toes to face your forehead. You can have a little tail, roll it forward. All right. We're going to lift once more and hippity hop those toes to meet the top. All right. Inhale, halfway lift your version, shins or thighs, or even just as you finally lengthen the spine, we exhale, fold all the way up to reach up towards the sky. Exhale. Inhale, reach your hands way up high. Open the heart space. We're doing chair pose. Lower the hips down and back. Guess what? We're in that moment. We are alive today. Blood's pumping. Breathe through it. You got this. Pull the tail forward. All right. Inhale. Halfway lift your version. And we fold. Soften and down. Plant the palms. Bring your feet back. Or chaturanga to upward facing. We will all meet together in down dog. Okay, we're going to pick up the pace here. Breathe in, nice deep breath. And exhale it out. You know what, let's do a lion's breath here. So, lion's breath is when you exhale, you stick your tongue out. Awesome. We're going to do inhale in. Yes, that was an awesome example. So we're going to inhale, and this is a lion's breath. Okay, inhale in. Exhale. That was beautiful. We're going to do one more just for kicks. In. And lion's breath out. All right, we're going to drop the left heel, lift the right leg up high. To nose, look forward, and plant that foot in between the palms. So move that back foot up just a hair and pivot it. And we're getting into all four corners of the front foot. And you want to press into that back pinky toe into the midline, using your navel to draw yourself back up. And then warrior one. Maybe you look and bring your gaze up to the sky. Bend your arms for a little extra room here. Bend really into that front knee is beyond the toes. Keep your knee right above the ankle. That's ideal. Your stance or narrow your stance. Do what works for you. Everyone's in a different place. Yeah. That's me. Like
slipping.
Whenever I practice at home, sometimes I'm just too stubborn and want to take off my socks and then I slip. Pull your thumbs back and then reach, and then we're going to open our arms out wide. Warrior two. Beautiful. We awake. A little deeper cut into that front knee, unless you're skipping to Trikonasana. Doing great. All right.
Watch them spread that steamy.
For those who are at home, they're putting out new content now, so nice. Little secret for you there. All right. Inhale, reach forward, drop the back hand up and over, peaceful warrior. Find a nice stretch in the right. Keep that front knee nice and bent here. Pull the thumbs back, open the heart. Exhale, cartwheel down. Pivot that back foot to back parallel with the back knee lifted, but you can lower it if you need. We're going in for a twist. Exhale, bring that back knee. You'll walk your hips back for runner's lunge. Exhale, walk it forward. Lift the back knee once more. Plant the back. chaturanga up dog or lower to cobra. All knee together, downward dog. All right. Inhale, kick the left leg way up high. Exhale, knee to nose. Look forward. Plant the feet here. Awesome. We're going to kick up that back foot ever so slightly so we really find your foundation here. Draw your navel in, reach up. Pull the thumbs back, open the heart space. Breathe. Deep breath. In, and as you exhale, open wide. Keep that front knee bent, my friends. You're doing amazing. It's building postures and also building strength from the legs. So we're going to inhale, front palm, drop the back hand up and back for peaceful warrior. Warrior by wrapping your hand behind you and to reach your thigh, or you can support the right leg. Breathe. And then exhale, cartwheel to the floor. Plant the right palm, lift the left hand up high. Told you, take it up the face.
I'm watching this. I almost stumbled.
Hand and drop the back knee, runner's lunge. Bring your hip back. Draw the left hip flexor back just a hair. And then move that heel as we walk forward. All right. We're going to bring the front foot back. And we're going to actually lower to our knees. Pose the touch. Extended child's pose. Breath. Reground yourself. Take a moment of just acknowledging what you've done with your body so far. Just take 3 breaths here at your pace. Maybe giving your forehead a little massage, allowing your heart to melt towards the We're going to use our abdomen here to draw into all fours. This time, no gimmicks. We're going to walk our feet up a hair, hands back, feet forward until everything's on the move. Inhale, halfway lift. Stay here. Lift your hand up to the ears, bend the knees, hips go back, elbows.
Thank you.
Sorry. That's a little irony there. And then to volcano pose. Exhale, hands to heart. How do you feel? Hopefully not betrayed. Just a little challenge there for your morning. Breathe. Take a... All right.
Yes, absolutely.
All right. Nice and press together here. And without looking down, just walk your right foot up. Now, I want you to lift the back heel, more weight into that front foot, and keeping your heart nice and lifted. Now, what we're doing is we're going into Warrior 3, optional. That's amazing. Now, maybe you can slide that toe back ever so slightly more. You can play with just taking it gently off the ground. Maybe your heart delts forward. Maybe you lift that back, turning the toes downward. to reach towards the mat, into all four corners of the feet, and keeping your abdominals active here. Breathing. Keeping your heart lifted, your gaze forward. Maybe airplane arms, pulling your arms back. I'm going to variation here. So what you want to do is you want to lift your chest so your back's not hard, and you can keep your hands to like on your heart, like together, or you could do that's much better. Toes style down, hon. You want your toes? They were kind of splaying just a little bit. I have to give you a hard time because I just have to. Okay. All right. So down here, keep your toes dialing down. So if they splay out to your left, you want the right facing downward. And you do airplane arms, or if you feel comfortable, think chair pose. And when you're ready, slowly put that back foot down, other foot. All right. Shake that other foot out. That you're feeling it. All righty. Beautiful. All right. Right toes back this time. We're going to keep our left leg, our hands to our hearts like before. Now, think tailbone to crown connection here. You want to use your whole body to keep supported and a view to stay at. Lift that back ankle. And we're going to gently experiment, maybe lifting that off the floor. Experimenting with gently lifting off the floor keeps you used to keeping your toes. You want to keep those toes dialed in. If they splay out, you'll lose your balance. Stay in alignment here. Maybe you build a little confidence. You can lift. Maybe you can build with airplane arms. Keep here. Heart open. Maybe your arms get body experience. And then lower the bell. Oh, you just did it. You did it. That's amazing. Yeah. Yay, you just did it. Yes. Together, really together. Alrighty. Push our hands up high. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, reach your hands up again and lift the left knee. Just lift it up like a little twine. And then exhale, hands to heart, foot is down. Now inhale, lift that left knee and the hands once more. Give your knee a lean to the heart here. Just stay, breathe. Take your left ankle one way and the other. Now this would be an option where if you want to play with tree pose, you can. That's completely optional. Doing this just to like give our hips a little love here and our ankles as well. Place that down, shake your right foot. All right, hands up. Keep your feet together. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, lift the right knee up. Reach the hands up. Fall down. Now inhale, lift the hands and knees up to the chest. Optional tree pose. All you have to do is pivot that right leg and focus here, or just have your hands interlaced, lifting your leg up. It remains lifted here. If you need a little steadiness, keep your hand to your chest and release. Exhale. All right. Sit around from here. Bring your feet a little more than hip width apart. And a gentle bend at the knees. Now, practice a little sway from side to side, just gentle movement. Feet with your hands on your body, kind of giving you a little wake up call, a little release after the tension from the warrior poses. Maybe use your breath to transition from one side to the other. Maybe you increase the tempo just a little bit. Give yourself a slap away here. We're still working our abdominals by moving like this. Knees bent gently here. Protects the legs. I know exactly what you're saying. And this is the hips as well, just moving them from side to side a little bit. Increase the tempo just a little bit more. It might not feel as comfortable, but increase the blood flow, makes the heart rate rise. Let's do it for 3, 2, 1, and
Your obliques.
mm-hmm. All right. Now, finally, we'll go all the way down to our mats. Take your time. Okay. Feet is wide. Lean back into your hands here. And windshield wiper your knees. One side. A wonderful hip massage here. And congratulations, no more surprise chair poses.
Yay!
You know me too well. No, I'm just kidding. No more, but I will warn you, there will be a boat pose. So I warned you. You can't say it wasn't a trick. But yes, we're just massaging the hips. Feel really good after that workout. Okay. Now, have your arms on your toes reaching towards your forehead. We're going to simply lower our inhale, reach, and feet up and over as we bring over our laps here. And is fine. I prefer you do that than try to reach beyond. It doesn't feel natural to you. And again, your hands can land just where your thighs are, or if they can reach to the ankles, that's great. Again, everyone's at their own moment and practice, so no shame with where you are. Simply just work with. Allow your head to relax. Maybe a very gentle side to side, natural movement here. Breathe into the low back body and shoulder. Chin towards the chest. And when you're ready, we're going to using your hands to walk your torso back up. So, option here now is to open your knees out wide, toes and feet facing each other, or are directly on one another. Dragonfly pose, or butterfly pose. It has many names. This opportunity to give your feet a little massage with your thumbs here. They carry us day in and out. Sometimes they help us carry. Sometimes they do so much more than we give them credit for. So give your feet some. And we hold a lot of tension in our feet. And by giving it a little nourishment, a little love here, really benefit just our outlook overall. subconscious self-care, it changes the brain on how it thinks, what it sees in itself. By giving yourself some self-care, you're teaching your love unconsciously. It may seem like a chore at first, but then it becomes second nature. If we all took a little bit more time for self-love and care, a peaceful world to live in. It's easy to get wrapped up in the ways of the world. It's so easy. We put off that self-care time and become other things. But you don't take care of yourself. To quote RuPaul, you can't love yourself. How the hell are you going to love anybody else? Watch RuPaul's Drag Race. Alrighty. Okay, y'all. We are going to go into our boat pose before we relax. So, like we were doing our staff pose earlier, nice and straight. Our hands are to our sides here. Make hair. You want to bend the knees so your feet are flat on the mat. Open the heart. Breathe in and breathe out. One foot parallel to the mat. Maybe lift both feet parallel, placing one down and then the other. And go an alternate. Maybe keep breathing. Now there's several options. You can inhale to have your feet lifted, and exhale to stretch them out. And exhale to stretch. Or you can do the alternate method, just dropping the other. Should really engage the low abs here. Lift the hand off the mat, keeping your heart lifted, and the other, keeping it parallel with the leg, and just stay here. Just maintaining the shape, keeping your heart lifted. Just a few more seconds here. I'm going to do it just for funsies. And really forward. All right. Legs nice and long in front of you. Point those to the body. Interlace the fingertips in front of you and point your pointer fingers forward. Whenever we were shaking hands, we had our shoulder blades nice and open. Think of that as we roll back. Toes pointed, keeping your finger reaching towards the toes here. Slowly, we're going to roll back, feeling each vertebrae as we roll downward. You might feel a point where you kind of just drop. And that's fine. And on our mats here. Nice and long body here. Bend the knees. We're going to hover our knees into the chest here. Inhale. And exhale it out. And maybe you make little circles with your knees here, using your find a beautiful low back massage here. Should be really good for the kidneys, and it helps build new circulation in your head. All right, squeeze your knees in towards the chin, and then guide your knees to the left. So for a twist. You can relax the knees onto the floor and to your right, and look at your right palm for a full body twist. Breathe here, couple breath, mind twist. Keeping the heart nice and open. See if you can't keep both shoulders glued to the mat. Alright. Inhale in. Next exhale, bring your knees back to center. center, squeezing them into the chair, and then guiding your knees to the floor on the right this time. Hand to the outer side of your left leg to keep it nice and grounded. Your left arm out to the left here, placing your left ear on the mat. Breathe into your bellies. Give yourself one or two more breaths here. When you're ready, we'll unravel. Bring your torso and your legs back to the center. All right. Up next, we got Happy Baby. Several variations we have here. Take your peaks toes, or you wrap your hands around the outer edge or inner edge. Pick up one foot at a time and alternate. Reach towards the front short edge of your mats. Just feel around. Find what feels good in your hips, in your hamstrings, and your feet. Have a little playtime here. That's not so much talked about these days is where these poses come. Of course, it all comes from the names themselves. There's a lot of wisdom that movements that are shown by babies and dogs and crows. And in doing these movements, it's probably been had generations. They must have, because yoga's been around for thousands of years. So when you're a baby, they're the real yogi gurus and they don't even know it. Go ahead and take this opportunity for a little yogi freestyle. You can do what works best circles if you want. Supine twist. You could do a bridge pose. You could do whatever you want here that feels good in the body. To get any wiggles out before our Shavasana. When you're ready, relax the legs all the way down to where your feet flex your palms facing upward towards the sky to fully and completely release that to rise to support your body here. You are supported. You're supported in this pose here. Allow yourself to release your eyes, maybe soften your gaze. And breath. Take a moment to notice how you feel, how the parts of the body here, acknowledge them in your mind's eye. No judgment, just notice. The feet, toes, your heels. Moving up to the calves, the shins. Acknowledging all the work that your legs have done for you so far today. Bringing our awareness into our hips, our navel, tummies, and lower back. Thinking of that of which support bringing our awareness to the rib cage, the internal organs, heart center, shoulder blades, which protects our lives in the cage of our rib. Bring your awareness now to your shoulders, down the biceps, elbows, wrists, and hands and fingers. That which carries for us, which helps us maneuver. And finally, bring your awareness up the neck and soften the jaw. Bring your awareness to allow your tongue to relax away from the roof of your mouth. Bring your awareness to the lips, nose, brows, softening each of these. And finally, bring your awareness to the top of the head, the crown, finally, from your head to the bottoms of your feet. Just stand and acknowledge your body. And that is a beautiful thing. That carries you, maneuver through life, that gives you all the wisdom you need to make it. Keep your eyes closed for a few moments. Relish in the nutrients of the practice today. When you're ready, only when your awareness back into the space, I invite you to maybe wiggle your finger, maybe through here, as you roll over to one side. Arm or hand as a pillow. Follow me in a comfortable seat. I have so much gratitude for you all. So much gratitude for this moment. We can practice with gratitude simply by bringing our hands together to our heart, bowing into our hands, chin to chest, saying the sacred oath, the word. The light in me sees and honors the light in you. Thank you for joining us today. Thank you for joining us. Brought to you by Wilkes Recovery Revolution. They're still acceptable. This is brought to you by Wilkes Recovery Revolution. Catch us every Saturday at 10 a.m. And catch us for Walks for Wellness Wednesdays at 12 p.m. every Wednesday. More awesome practices ahead of us. I hope to see you more in the future. You're welcome anytime. Thank you for tuning in and have a wonderful week. And I'll catch you guys next time.